Hey fam, welcome to I Love Me, Me, Me. Today, I want to discuss love and respect, the essentials of any relationship. So, what is love and what is respect? So I actually have some definitions and I'm just going to read them. Love, I actually have three definitions for love. So the first one is a profoundly tender, passionate affection for another person. The second one is feeling of warm personal attachment or deep affection. The last one is sexual passion or desire. So that is love. Now, what is respect? Respect has many definitions, so I'm only going to give you three as it applies to relationships. So the first one is to hold in esteem or honor. The second one is to show regard or consideration for. The last one is to refrain from intruding upon or interfering with. So that is respect. And why are these two things the essentials for relationships? Well, they are because women need and desire love, and men need and desire respect in order for the relationship to move smoothly. Now, I'm not saying that women do not desire respect and men do not desire love, but the innate things that we have as women and as men. Women is love. We are nurtured with love. We talk about love all the time. We are very emotional creatures, and we want, need, and seek out love within our relationship. This makes us feel good. So yes, we want respect, but our innate thing is love. That's what we run off of, love. Now, for men, it is respect. Women, hear me clear. Respect for men is what is love for women. Now, let me say that again. Respect for men is what love is for women. Men thrive, need, and desire respect from you, the woman that they love. Women need, desire, and want love from you. That is what they need. So with these two things working together, so you have love going around and it meets respect. Respect going around and it meets love. It's all a big circle. This is how this works. So, for instance, women showing respect toward your mate is very essential. And it's so essential. Let me just also say I have notes for this one, so I'm definitely going to be looking down. Let's start biblically. So in Ephesians 5:3, it states, each one of you must also love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must reverence her husband. Reverence actually means deeply respect. It's biblical, ladies. It's biblical, men. God knew before he even put us here that the way that we operate as women, we need love, and the way that men operate as men, they need respect. So I just want you to think about a couple things. Specifically, men need respect within the relationship from you, because just think about it. If you hear men talking about them getting into arguments and or fist fights, or even some of them pulling out their guns, using their guns, a lot of it has stemmed from being disrespected. They love to talk about being, I don't want to say love, but they talk about it all the time, about being disrespected. They want respect. They need respect. Again, it's equal to women wanting, needing, and desiring love. I was quiet. I wanted you to just take that in. Just take it in, because this might be a new concept for some of you women, some of you men. Women, let me just say that men usually do not express themselves as well as we do. So he might have never said to you personally that you have been being disrespectful toward him. But this is the underlying thing for everything. Okay, so just think about, sometimes you guys have an argument about whatever. You're arguing, and as soon as you start to raise your voice, you're talking down to him. What does he do? He does one or two things. He shuts down, doesn't say anything, or he walks away from you. And the reason why he's doing that is because you are disrespecting him, or he's feeling like you are disrespecting him. Sometimes we're talking to our men, and we're not realizing that we are being disrespectful. So before you actually speak, think about what it is that you want to say, so you can come off in a loving and unconditional way toward your man. And in kind, he will turn around and be loving towards you. Again, it's a big circle. And women, we actually are the ones to control this. The reason why I say that is because men feed off of our energy. That's the word. Men feed off of our energy. So have you ever let me take it to the side for a moment and just say, have you ever noticed that when you're feeling down and you're not your usual peppy self, you could go around your man and instantly, you haven't said anything, but instantly he knows something is wrong. And this is what he says. What's wrong? And you're like, nothing. So again, they feed off of our energy. They know when something is bothering us. Whether we say, we love to say, oh, I'm fine, nothing. They absolutely know that it's something. So that was just a side note. Now, just to get back to it, you have to know you have to know what it is that you want to say. And it is not what you say, it is how you say it. I truly, firmly believe that you can say anything to anybody. Is how you say it. And also just think about, we talk really harsh to people most of the time. And a lot of times we're not even realizing how harsh we are talking to individual people. But you want to be conscious about how you're actually speaking to your mates. You don't want to treat and speak to your mate like you're just talking to somebody else out on the street. You want to always be loving and open and receptive and be able to have adult conversations and get rid of all of the yelling and arguing and cussing, because that actually is not effective. Just think about it. It's not an effective way to communicate with your mate at all. They are not taking in the information. They're not being open and receptive to receive what it is that you're saying to them, because you're not being loving, men, and women, you are being disrespectful. So you're not being respectful toward your man. And it's just a cycle of ridiculousness. So learn how to speak to your mate in a loving and or respectful manner, and you will notice that the energy between you guys will be that much easier, that much loving. You guys will love to be around each other, just like you did in the beginning. You will know how to be open and receptive to each other. And there was a lady named Shaunti Feldhan, who is a research surveyor. And what she did is she did a study with, I can't remember the amount of men, but she did a study with men, and she asked them 2 questions. And I'm paraphrasing because she asked them a couple things, but I'm paraphrasing. So basically she asked them, would they rather feel unloved or disrespected in a relationship? And not surprising, at least to me, that 74% of the men said that they would rather feel unloved versus being disrespected. So just take that in. 74% of men put respect. Yeah, you can't even see my hand. They put respect way up here versus being loved. Because for men, respect is here, love is here for men. Just like women, ours is love and respect. Men is respect and love. So just remember that. Respect for men is a lot higher than it is for them to feel love within the relationship. Men, let me do this again. Love for women is above being respected in the relationship. So you also have to remember that too. Let me see. I think that's actually it. So those are the tips. I want you guys to just take them in and just really think about your relationship and being loving and respectful toward your mate. I'm actually reading a book that's speaking about this very thing, and I will do a book review within the near future about this very topic. Also, the next video will cover how to effectively argue with your mate. Again, you want to be open and loving and very respectful toward your mate. They will take in the information that you're trying to give to them. And if you always think about what you have to say before you say it, and also in your delivery, the way you deliver it is huge. It's paramount within your relationship. So really think about these things and start to apply them, and you will notice that your woman will be open and receptive and be more respectful if you are loving. And you cannot wait for your mate to start being loving for you to be respectful, or to be respectful. Wait for them to start being respectful so you can start to be loving. You can't wait for them. You have to be the adult. Be the adult. Who's ever listening to this, because obviously you want your relationship to be better if you're listening to this. So you be the adult and you start the process, and you will notice a world of difference within your relationship. So I will see you guys in the next video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share my information on all of the social media. And don't forget to continue to send me questions. Everything is in the description box below, so click that. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All right? 2-finger salute. Love and respect. Notice the difference.